Welcome back. We're 20 minutes after the hour on this Saturday. The former CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch pled not guilty Friday to 16 counts of sex trafficking and international prostitution. Michael Jeffries was arraigned on those 16 charges yesterday in a New York courtroom before being released on $10 million bond. He, along with two of his former Abercrombie business associates, are due in court in December. Let's go to another case making headlines. The Menendez brothers are now one step closer to getting out of prison. The Los Angeles District Attorney formally filing his recommendation Eric and Lyle Menendez be resentenced. The two are currently serving life sentences after being convicted for killing their parents in 1989. DA George Gascon saying new evidence is casting the trial and verdict in a new light, adding he believes the brothers are no longer a threat to society. Here with us now is legal analyst and trial attorney Misty Marris. Always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks for coming on. Let's talk about this 57-page filing. Covers the good, the bad of these brothers behind bars for about 30 years now. How persuasive could this argument from Gascon be moving forward, Misty?
So Gascon is basically laying out the argument for resentencing. Remember, this is the district attorney's recommendation that the Menendez brothers be eligible for parole. Their original sentence was life without the possibility of parole. Now Gascon is saying the office is recommending that not only are they eligible for parole at some point during their sentence, that they're actually eligible now. So what this motion is laying out are the factors that relate to that analysis the court will take into consideration for resentencing. Large part of this motion is dedicated to the Menendez brothers and how they acted behind bars, that they were model prisoners. Rehabilitation is a main factor in that analysis. Other factors are, did they experience emotional or physical abuse that was not brought forth in the courtroom at the time? Would this case be looked at with a different lens today? Would the sentence proportionally be different than other cases with similar sets of circumstances? So that's everything that's laid out in this motion. And ultimately, prosecutor just makes a recommendation and a judge will make a decision.
The brothers' attorney and, of course, a frequent guest on our network, I know you've worked with him too, Mark Garagos, he says he wants to see them out before the end of the year. I am curious here, Misty, how likely is it that that's going to happen?
I think this is the first step in a longer process, and there's a reason for that. Because first, we have this motion. Second, the judge is likely, now keep in mind, the judge could just grant the petition. The judge could say, okay, it is so unlikely that that's going to happen in this case where there are actual people in the prosecutor's office who are not supportive of this decision, where there are family members, specifically Kitty's brother, who are contesting the prosecutor's decision of who would be a victim in this case and would have the right to speak. So the judge is likely to hold a hearing. When the hearing is over, the judge can either decide that day at the hearing that he agrees or disagrees, and say he agrees, hypothetically. Well, the next step is they're eligible for parole, but the judge doesn't make the decision about whether they're released. Now it goes before the parole board. And then the parole board goes through their process. And then ultimately the governor, Gavin Newsom, has to sign off on it as well. So we're already in, the dates are slipping by, but we're already at the end of October. Right. The end of the year is a very ambitious timeline.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.